We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CeeDee gets the Cowboys a first down. On the handoff, Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Brought down just shy of midfield. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. from the 50. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
He'll go 47. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Nix. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Garrick Stingley. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Nix from the gun on third down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Rolling right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be forced out of bounds. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down.
That one, take it in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Broncos 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A 1st down throw for Prescott. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Gain of 24 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, here's Blue. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is kill, 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 kill!
They'll go play action with Hicks. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarvion Overshown. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready! My name is
Throwing. Nix. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Yeah! 26!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Yeah, here we go. I took 40.
First down, Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third and short. Prescott. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott on first down. That's the tight end, Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, Prescott. A quick slash taken by Lamb. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. One final throw before the break. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A first down throw for Nix. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on fourth and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Nix from the gun on third down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
A give. Here comes Blue. He finds some room. Across the 25. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold on, set.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by their rookie corner.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
This is Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. And then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field. That passing game.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 2-yard line.
Here we go. Like that. What do you think?
Blue will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
Broncos 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard.
Almost set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Play action now. It's Nix. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down.
Almost set.
1st and 10 at the
On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
32 yards.
That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
1st and goal at the
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Moving to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ready. My name is Hunt.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Wide 80. Hey, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Dallas.
Here we go.
In motion, Lamb. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
A run once more with Blue. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 12 yards.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Yeah! Hey,
Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4. 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
One more time for Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
3rd and goal.
And goal.
yeah, here we go. I think. Wide 80. 26.
They'll try to run it with Williams. Powering forward. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Broncos 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That complete to Jacobs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Hold on, son.
They'll throw. It's Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to have the Broncos first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
At the 33-yard line.
Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
To throw is Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
At the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10. They go from the 11. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
Here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Level. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Reload. Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll go again here with Williams. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
36-yard line.
Let's go now.
Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, right back to Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And right away you can point to the turtle in that one. Always Pete tells the story so often. He did here again today.